Well, this is rather the abrupt start. Well, as you can probably guess, I've died. A couple of times, actually. So I've had to restructure my team just a bit. As you can see, Umbreon still has the experience share. He really needs the extra defense for this battle. I still have Bayleaf the same. I still have Slugma. I have changed Swablu in with Noctowl, as I need the status ailment. You'll see why. Everything else is the same. And Mantine has failed quite a bit, so he has actually learned Bubble Beam, and I was not aware of this. So he's actually going to start this battle with Umbreon. He has the better chance going into this battle, let's just say that. You don't seem to learn your lessons very well. How many times must I tell you that you will never beat me? I'm sorry that I'm not, like, using his same voice, he kinda pissed me off a lot, so, yeah. Alright, so we're starting out with a Metang and a Golem. This is the combination he started out with the most. He has also started out with a Camerupt and Metang as well, which has been rather annoying. He is probably going to use Protect on Golem, and I called it right. Yes! As you can see, he's using Protect, and he's going to be doing that quite a lot in this battle. So you want to put that into your strategy for this guy a bit. Basically, he will alternate with which Pokemon he uses for Protect. So you want to base what your moves are going to be around that. As you can see, he started out with Golem. So the odds are he's going to use Golem to use an actual attack next turn, and he doesn't know that I know that, so better for me. Anyways, the reason why I'm starting out with Umbreon is because they have a chance of flinching. So in case Mantine does not take him out with Bubble Beam, I can at least make them not use their attack that turn. So that's one of the perks of this. And he's sending out the Marshtomp. Now, because Marshtomp is coming out, I'm going to start ganging up on the Metang. Now, had I known that Mantine had learned Bubble Beam, I would not have brought Slugma up here. I would have brought in another Pokemon, actually, but I didn't know, so yeah. So Metang is taken out. Umbreon with the experience share is going to get a lot of experience at the end of this battle, so I would recommend whoever you think needs the most experience to use that with the experience share for this battle, because if that Pokemon is in battle like Umbreon is, he's going to get a lot of experience. So Camerupt, I have a feeling it might actually be taken out with Bubble Beam, as it's a fire and a ground Pokemon, and thus it's got a quadruple weakness to Bubble Beam, so that's very good. We'll just have to see what happens though, and defeats it, like I suspected. So we've taken out 3 of its Pokemon, so that's actually very good at this point in the game. And he has an Entei, and this is the Shadow Pokemon. Now, you want to catch Entei here if you can, because the other 2 chances that you have of capturing Entei, I don't really like the favors of them. The reason why is because the first time the Pokemon that you are facing and the Pokemon that you would have are a bit higher leveled than Entei would be at that point in the game, so that's one of the reasons you want to capture him now. And the other reason is because the second time around that you can catch him, he is really going to be too weak to even attempt to catch, because all of the other Pokemon at that point in the game would be around level 60-ish. So it would be rather annoying to even attempt to do so. So yeah, go for him now. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to... Should I... I'm going to use Secret Power on Entei. I want to chance it and hopefully get a status ailment on him. I think the status ailment of choice would be the paralysis. Now, for those who may or may not remember, I did have a revive. I do not have a revive anymore, as I had used it on a previous battle with this guy. And yes, he's paralyzed. That may or may not get the win right here, because this is a very tough trainer, and he's very difficult. So, we'll just have to see where it goes from here. I want to use Umbreon to attack Entei, as with all of his other Pokemon gone, they're not going to be using Earthquake for the most part, unless Marshtomp just wants to be a huge ass wipe right here, which he's not. He uses Stomp, which is okay with me. The Entei uses Fire Blast, which for some reason it always seems to hit with him. I don't know why. I guess this game hates me or something. I don't know. But I do know this. I'm going to bring in Bayleaf. Bayleaf is going to be using Razor Leaf to take out the Okay, no he's not, because the Marshtomp died with Toxic. So, that's good. So, Umbreon gains a level, that's nice as well. And he's trying to learn Feint Attack. That is nice as well. Now, I do like Bite and Secret Power, but the thing I like more about Feint Attack is that it won't fail to strike. But the other thing I like more about Bite is that, one, it's got more PP, two, it's got the chance of flinching. This is a very tough decision. However, we will get the chance to relearn our moves at some point, I believe. So I think I will pass right now on Feint Attack, as I currently have some stronger moves right now anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use Body Slam. It shouldn't take out Entei, as Bayleaf is a level 30, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. And, okay, it's at half health, and it's also paralyzed. That is probably going towards the Bayleaf. How'd I know? Okay. My final Pokemon is Slugma. Yeah, this isn't going too well for me now, is it? Yeah, Entei can sweep a team. I'm not going to lie, it can. So, as you may or may not recall, I had less Ultra Balls than this. Once you get to past a certain point in the game, the shop in Outskirts Stand will start selling Ultra Balls, and that's when you want to get them. Come on. Dang it, Ronald McDonald. This guy totally reminds me of Ronald McDonald. I mean, he's got the red for the hair. He's got the white. Not because Ronald McDonald is white or anything. It's because of, like, clowns tend to have white face paint on, you know? So, yeah. Alright. Come on, Ultra Ball. You will lose your job at McDonald's as a cashier if you do not work with me, Ronald. Ronald. You have currently lost your job as a cashier during the summer. Are you sure you want to work as the clown and be on top of the Golden Arches? I don't think you do. That is not a pleasant job, I tell you what. I have not done that before. I don't even know if they do that anymore. Alright, Ronald. Go inside this Ultra Ball and just be caught, please. Please. You son of an illegitimate child. Oh, God. Oh, crap. It's down to the wire. I hope I win, because I used a lot of money on these Ultra Balls. Come on, Ronald, work with me here. You want to raise, I want to catch you. We'll have to see who wins. Yeah! Okay, Ronald, you get your raise, and you get to keep your cashier job. Blah, you meddlesome pest! Now I'm happy again. Yay. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you? Master Dakim! Scrub!
You're hopelessly outclassed against him. You had zero chance of winning. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there.
As you wish, sir!
This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You'd better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Yeah.
Alright, first things first, you want to grab that shiny thing. It's the F disc. This will come in handy later. Let's talk to this broski. Oh, that wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. I'm Thunder. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle.
Hi, Marka, this is Vinny. We're glad to see you.
Marka explained everything that had happened to Vander. What you have told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. It said that the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter the Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. And we got the Time Flute. Yay. But here I want you to have this. Time Flute.
But, are you certain? May we really have something this precious?
Of course you may. I'd rather have you use the Time Flute than have those crooks take it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. Okay then. Let us get this item that appeared. It's TM47. TM47 is the move Steel Wing. Some bird Pokemon can learn it at this point, but not any that I currently have. So, yeah. This guy right here will allow you to remember will allow you to delete a move. This is good if you have any HMs that you don't want your Pokemon to know, but in this game, the only real HM that a Pokemon would know would be Fly or Surf, which are actually some decent HMs, so, your choice. But let's go to a Gate Village again and talk to E again. Let's see how he's doing. I don't know why I've been talking like that.
Oh!
Hey, Uncle, I heard there was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. Okay, I will do so. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, Egan, I'm here! Hey there.
Oh, you're home. Are you okay? You're not hurting anyway.
So he had to talk to Egan.
I'm gone, Vinny. It's good to see you back.
So how goes it? Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle? Yes, I have! I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter, and of course you, Vinny. I see, so Vander conferred the Time Flute upon you. Then, what are you waiting for? Depart for the Relics Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah, yes, there's something I had forgotten. Vinny, I may have the number of your PD, thing. And Vinny gave the PDA number to Egan. Good. I'll try to reach you with this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals! Yeah, there's a bulletin, a news bulletin that we can watch. Yeah, like I'm gonna watch the news. Maybe later. There are some new trainers here, like this dude. You can battle him. I'm gonna go to the forest first and see what we can do with our new renowned time flute. I like my time flute. It's a nice flute of sorts. Alright, I'm gonna cut it short. Yes, I'm a dick like that. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.